What if I told you that the liquid in this bottle has never seen an olive? Today, you are paying for something that has existed for 2,000 years, a product praised by chefs, doctors, and nutritionists, a product trusted by millions of people around the world, a product considered a symbol of quality, health, and the Mediterranean lifestyle. But there is one detail that manufacturers prefer to keep quiet. Olive oil is the most counterfeited food product in the world, not second, not third, first. And there is a very specific reason why you don't know that. In 2016, the University of California tested 186 bottles of olive oil from the world's most famous brands. The result? More than half of them failed to meet the quality standards for extra virgin. Half. But here's what is truly interesting. Not that the oil is fake, but who did it, how, and why. And why this scheme has been going on for more than 100 years. This is what we imagine when we buy Italian extra virgin olive oil. This is what actually happens behind the scenes. Most of the oil you buy labeled Made in Italy never grew in Italy. The olives are shipped from Greece, Spain, Tunisia, Turkey. In Italy, they are only packaged, and a proud flag is placed on the label, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Some manufacturers go further. They take cheap refined oil, sunflower, rapeseed, sometimes even cottonseed. They add synthetic chlorophyll to make it green. They add artificial olive aroma. And they fill a beautiful bottle labeled extra virgin at the price of real olive oil. You are paying for an illusion. And the worst part isn't even that. The worst part is that this is completely legal in many countries, because labeling standards are so vague that manufacturers can write almost anything they like. But when did all this begin? Do you think it's a recent problem? You'd be wrong. The first major olive oil scandal happened back in 1981, in Spain, and it killed people. More than 2,000 people died and around 25,000 were harmed by poisoning after consuming what was sold as olive oil, which turned out to be denatured rapeseed oil intended for industrial use. It was dyed, flavored, and sold as a food product. 25,000 victims. And what changed after that? Were stricter standards introduced? More rigorous oversight? Partially, but the system remained. Because behind it stands money, big money. The global olive oil market is worth more than $14 billion a year, and a portion of that money rests precisely on the fact that consumers don't know the truth. But there is one thing that even the manufacturers themselves know, and it changes everything. I'm going to tell you one word. One single word on the label that means you're being deceived. Even if it says extra virgin, even if there's an organic certificate, even if the bottle is expensive. Are you ready? That word is blend. Blend means a mixture from different countries, different varieties, different quality grades. It is a legal way to mix cheap, low-quality oil with expensive oil and sell it all as a single premium product. And that's only the first level. There is a second, much deeper. Researchers at the University of California, Davis, discovered something unexpected. They wanted to understand why even real olive oil often lacks the taste and health benefits attributed to it, and they found the answer where they weren't looking for it. The problem is not only fraud, the problem is transportation and storage. Olive oil is extraordinarily sensitive to heat, light, and oxygen. Genuine extra virgin is a living product. It degrades. And by the time it reaches your kitchen, after months in containers, in warehouses, on shelves under fluorescent lighting, it is no longer the oil it once was. Even if it is genuine, even if it truly was extra virgin at the moment of production. The best before date on the bottle is not a freshness date. It is the date after which the product is officially considered unfit. But nobody tells you that olive oil is ideally consumed within 12 to 18 months of the harvest. Not the production date, the date the olives were picked. And the harvest date on the bottle, not required. It simply isn't there. But here is the most surprising discovery, and it reshapes the entire industry. Those same laboratory studies showed a significant portion of the oil that failed the extra virgin quality tests did not fail because of fraud. It failed because of improper storage after production, during distribution, and on store shelves. meaning the producer did everything right, and the system destroyed the product. This means one thing: the industry doesn't only sell you fakes, it is built in such a way that even a genuine product never reaches you in its genuine state. This is not an accident. This is a systemic problem, and the only way to get real olive oil is to buy it directly from the producer. Small, local. Someone who knows your name and signs the bottle by hand. Someone who doesn't ship cargo by sea through 3 countries. They won't tell you that in the supermarket. Next time you're in the store, look at the bottle more carefully. Is there a harvest date? No. Is there the word blend? Yes. Is it stored under direct overhead lighting? Yes. Put it back. But olive oil is just the beginning. Because if this system exists here, a logical question arises. Where else are you being deceived? In the next video, we'll break down what meat producers definitely don't want you to know. Why supermarket chicken tastes like water. And no, it's not about how you cook it. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Because after the next video, you'll never be able to look at that package the same way again. Food Fraud, Series 2, coming soon.